this is one of our most exciting moments because you were family to everyone here in this town for so long. It's strange seeing you in a Red Sox uniform. What does this all feel like to you?
It's been a crazy 24 hours, after getting traded and looking at the schedule to see where to meet the team, and then it ends up here in Kansas City. So I knew it would be exciting days to come, a lot of familiar faces that I've been seeing around here. And like you said, it was one big family around here, so it's cool to catch up and get to see everybody. And there's been a lot of contact throughout the phones and text messages and stuff, but now to see everyone's face and kind of catch up has been a lot of fun.
And Eric, the last time you walked off the field here at Kauffman Stadium, along with 3 other teammates, you got a tremendous ovation. I expect you to get a big ovation tonight. What would that mean for you?
It just meant a lot. It just meant, what all those years meant to all of us, and so many special memories on and off the field. These fans were basically here for all of us to, there are ups and downs. They saw us grow up. They saw us mature as men and baseball players throughout our years and throughout our young careers. So to get a send-off like that was really cool, especially to get a send-off with the other guys, and just kind of how it all worked out. Us being free agents at the same time was a special last day for us. And then I know a lot of us were looking forward to getting back here, and some of us seemed like it took longer than others, and now it worked out the schedule that we're here now, so it's going to be fun to catch up and see everybody.
And for all those fans who watched you and your other teammates grow up and win a World Series championship here, if you could have them remember you in one special way, how would that be for them to remember you as Eric Hosmer?
I think they just all remember us as champions, and just the run that we went on. It was, such a special atmosphere here to play in. We would always continue to say that they would give us a true advantage with home field and the way that they, brought their energy, the atmosphere they created here for us. So, they felt like they were a part of it just as much as we did, and that's how we wanted them to feel, because, it was a real feeling. And, for us to get sent off that way, it was cool. It was kind of a mutual, goodbye from us to them and them to us, and it should be fun to get to see all of them tonight.
It was such a wild ride, and notice, by the way, you asked about him, and he went into we. That's the way that you always were. Give everybody the credit, but we always knew you as the guy that good times or bad times stood up, and there were the best of times. It sounds cliche. There were the worst of times. Everything down to Ace's passing, and you had to step onto that field and address the team on opening day. It felt like you always had a comfort level, not just with your teammates, but this whole community.
Yeah, it's something that I think we were all really fortunate with, is in coming up through this organization, being developed through Dayton and his staff, because that was some of the bigger things that they would preach, not just baseball, but off the field stuff as well. And, being a good husband and being a good father, all those type of things. And I think that's all stuff that we all really took to heart, and we all learned throughout this organization, and we all knew that those would be key parts of not only performing and playing up here, but at the same time the mental aspect of it and all that stuff. So just really thankful to come up through this organization, through people like Dayton and his staff, and I think that's helped prepare a lot of us, and especially me, for certain situations that come up like this.
Say being a husband and a father, that's you now. The husband part is done. The father part is coming, next month? And you mentioned you had some gray in there. I wouldn't have noticed it. I'm not one to talk. But how about the way life has changed for you, and having grown up here, but now getting ready to be a dad?
Yeah, it's changed, it's changed a lot. I remember coming out here when I was 21 years old, and just trying to kind of figure everything out on the fly. And then, you fast forward that a couple years later, and, like you said, married man, having a kid coming now. So definitely a lot of changes. But like you said, it just felt like, I hadn't been here in 4 or 5 years, but coming out and seeing the plaza and stepping off the plane felt like I hadn't been that long. So a lot of exciting times in the next 4 days should be to come.
And a lot of great memories. I know you said the wild card game was #1, the triple in that inning preceding Salvi, the mad dash home in the World Series, and all the other moments. I know your mom and dad are going to be here. They were there for that first home run at Yankee Stadium. We don't really want that here tonight, but we understand if it happens. Most importantly, it's great to see you back. I know that you'll join this guy one day, right, in the Royals Hall of Fame.
No doubt about that one.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks. Great to have you back.
Thanks. Great to see you guys.